What's up everybody? Today's video is going to be me doing a shell challenge video in The Sims 4. I actually have never done one of these before, and because of that, I figured there's no better way to start off than by doing a lilsimie shell challenge. I've seen her do a couple things like this before. She's posted a shell, and she's also done other people's shell challenge, I think. She just posted this one about a week or a few days ago. I'm not exactly sure when she posted this video, but she posted this shell. It's like a diagonal. It's awful. I thought it was gonna be easy, but you'll find out later that it is not easy at all. So go check out her video and when she posted that. So this is basically what the build looks like. The walls are diagonal, and basically, you know the rules. Do not touch her walls. You can adjust the height, but don't move it like that. You can adjust the height, you can add decks, you can add fences, you can add half walls. You can also rotate the lot, which I completely forgot that I could do, so I did not rotate the lot at all. I left it how it is. But yeah, she emphasizes very sternly on her video to not touch her walls. So don't do that. The goal of this is to make it whatever you want. You can make it a house, you can make it a vet, a museum, anything you can come up with. But some people are very creative and they've come up with a lot of really cool things. I decided just to go simple and just make this a house. I do have a sim that I just made for this build. It's a guy. I usually play with girls, so I decided this time I was going to make a guy. So this is going to be kind of his man house, I guess you could say. The theme I was going for is modern. I kind of find myself doing modern a lot just because I feel like it's easy, it's simple. The color scheme is just black, white, and gray. You can add a splash of color here and there that I think looks really, really good. So I just decided to make this modern just because this build is very hard. As you can see here, I'm trying to figure out the stairs. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot this was a diagonal lot, and you cannot place diagonal stairs anywhere. So there's only a limited amount of space for the stairs to go here. I read a couple comments on her videos that stated, some people were doing great, and then they ended up forgetting about the stairs, and they went to put them in, and they were like, "You gotta be kidding me!" A lot of people said that once they got to the stair part, they just shut their laptop or just shut their game off or whatever they were playing on and just took a nap because it's too frustrating for them, too stressful. But I was determined to make this work. I wasn't actually sure if he could even fit through the little stairway on the corner, so I decided to test it out and then kicked him back out so I could keep renovating the house. But yeah, I actually really like these shell challenges because sometimes when I try to build a house for a sim, I just don't know the style, I don't know what shape I want it to look like, and this way, people can already put just shapes that they've made, and then you can turn it into whatever you want instead of actually having to build the entire lot itself. There is another thing I want to point out: the outside of the house. I know a lot of people do that first, but I really, really suck at landscaping. I'm not good at it at all. Sometimes I add like a tree and a bush here and there, but I try not to. I try to build on smaller lots so I don't have that much room to focus on the outside at all because I just really suck at it. I also suck at putting roofs, and because this house is diagonal, I just didn't want to mess with it, so I just made, the simple modern roof style. I put it white here, but then I eventually changed it to black just to match that fence that I put on that outside little balcony. Again, with these shell challenges, you can add balconies, you can add fencing. I just, I was so focused on trying to make the stairs work inside that I just did not want to mess with anything else. I also didn't want to make this video too long. So, yeah, I usually try to do the exterior walls first and then go to the flooring and the interior walls, and that's when I decorate. I know like I mentioned in my last video, a YouTuber named lilsimie. I watch her a lot. She's just so talented, and I wish I knew all of her skills. I'll get there one day, but she often does like landscaping and outdoorsy stuff first. But like I mentioned before, I suck at landscaping, so I am not going to be doing that until the very end of this video, and I honestly don't even remember if I did. Yes, actually I did do landscaping on this video, but it is at the very end. So if you guys have any tips on what I should use outside, how to make my landscaping better, please let me know, because I'm tired of my Sims houses just not looking very pretty from the outside because I never know the combination of things to put outside. So so here I'm just, like I said, doing the interior walls as well as the flooring I did. Again, I'm trying to keep everything white, black, gray, kind of modern. This wallpaper is kind of looks like subway tile, and I use it a lot. I almost always use it in like the kitchen or even in the bathroom because I don't know, I really like it. I think it looks very neat. So I use that a lot, you might see. Also, I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to put things, so I think I went with this being the kitchen. Just because of the placement of the stairs, I probably could have done a better job. Once I had them set, I did not want to play around with them and move them, so that's just where I kept it. So I ended up making this the kitchen. I just recently learned how to kind of clutter places, so I did do some of that here, but I didn't spend too much time on this very much at all. Yeah, so I was trying to find a little kind of filler to put that on that diagonal wall right there because I didn't know what else to put. I probably could have played around with countertops and made some sort of thing work right there, but I decided just to find a small little table. As you can see here, all I'm doing is I'm just placing the things that I want, and then I'll go back and make it nice and pretty. So, and I know a lot of people place things on top of that little bread box there. I think I placed like a plant or like spice rack there. Actually, I think I got that from lilsimie as well. I thought it was really cool because I never really thought about putting anything on top of there. But it does save like counter space, and it makes everything look like lived in, and it just makes everything look really nice. For some reason I could not find that knife set. I was looking through like the clutter and through the wall decorations, and I don't know if I just skimmed by it or not, but I just couldn't find it, so I had to search for it. That is, I think, a locked item, so all you have to do to get like unlocked items that you can't otherwise get unless you complete a certain level in the careers or anything like that. There's a couple of cheats you can do if you want to cheat. You don't have to. It's just basically you can show hidden objects that show like debug items, stuff like that. There's another one, if you do ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement, that can unlock things that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get unless you completed like level 8 in the detective career or the culinary career to get a lot of the stuff in the kitchen. So that's how you get that, just in case you didn't know. I was trying to figure out what to even put on this. This whole build is just really weird, guys, so just bear with me when I'm trying to figure out like where to put stuff or what to do. I tried to do like this quickly, but yeah. Also, these lights that I'm placing around everywhere come from Tiny Living Pack. I really like those lights. I really don't know why I like them, but I feel like they're modern looking. They have ones that if you have like a higher wall height, they have ones that like hang down lower from the ceiling, but since this is just regular, I just used just the regular ones right there. Not actually sure why I gave him like 6 chairs at a table because it's just him living here. But I can tell you guys some goals I have to do with this sim itself. I also wanted to do a video to see how many of the girl sims in the world that I could get pregnant. even if they're married. So I think I'm gonna use him to try that challenge. Probably in a few days I might try to do that. I couldn't decide if I wanted to try to get all of them pregnant or if I wanted to just see how many I can get pregnant within like an hour. So I would just start my timer at 0 and play until an hour passed and see how many sim girls I could get pregnant. Not sure which one I'm gonna do yet, but I just thought that would be really interesting to see how many I could do. Here I decided to downsize that coffee table just because I feel like I had enough space to put that. Also, right here, I had free build on, but for some reason it kept saying insufficient funds. It wouldn't let me place anything, so I had to like do the money cheat and give myself like $300,000, something like that, as you see me do here. I'm not actually sure why that happened, but I fixed the problem. And as you see, the little infinity sign is still down there after I did that cheat. So I'm not even sure why it kept telling me I had insufficient funds. And because of that, I think I actually forgot to go back and put stuff on those shelves. Now that I'm thinking of it, I don't even know if I put anything on it. So I know a lot of you guys probably already watch other simmers on YouTube, so you probably already know how to do these things, but just in case you don't, if you hold Alt and you move, that's how you can move things more freely around like the walls and the floors. Also, if you press 9, you can raise the item up higher, and press 0 and you can raise it or lower the item. Also, if you press the little bracket keys, that's how you can make things smaller or bigger. That's how I did with that coffee table right there. I made it smaller just because I didn't feel like I had enough room there. Oh, I guess I did go and put a little plant there on the shelf, so that's good. Yeah, so right here, I forgot that this was a man's home because like I said, I usually play with like just a girl sim. So I put like a bunch of flowers and stuff everywhere, and I'm like, he probably would never put this in his house anyway. But I don't know. Maybe he likes smelling good and feeling good. I don't know. We'll see. I actually do plan on playing this in this household. Like I said, for maybe that challenge that I came up. I don't know if anybody's done that before. If they have, I'll be sure to give them some credit for starting it or whatever. But if I can't find anybody that's done it, then I get to take all the credit for it. But yeah, so I did upload this build to the gallery. If you type in Casey Elizabeth 29, no spaces, no capitals, nothing like that, into the gallery, you should be able to find it there, as well as the remodel I did of a mansion in the world that comes with Get Famous. I cannot think of what it's called again. But I just redid the mansion there. It took me like a couple of days, honestly, to get it how I wanted it, and I filled it with clutter, and it looks really, really good. And I realized that this bedroom is super, super small, and I wasn't sure if he was even able to get in the bed again, so I decided to test it out, and I just kind of left him there. Let him sleep while I'm finishing his house. Just left him there, because I didn't plan on moving the bed at all anyway. I usually put makeup or like perfume or anything like that on the Sims dressers. So this time I was just kind of looking for men's clothing and the men cologne, and I figured, maybe he's a bowler and he got a bowling trophy. I don't know, just stuff to kind of clutter it up to make it look, not boring. I don't know, I really like, a lot of people say, don't use so much neutral colors, but I don't know, I really like, black grays, tans, whites. I really like using all that kind of stuff and then doing like a pop of color here and there, like how I did with the paintings right there in his room. Also with like plants and stuff, I just think it makes everything look really, really good once I use them against like a neutral color wall. Yeah, I also don't know why I gave him 2 bathrooms. Maybe the downstairs one can be like for his guests that he have over, for all his women that he's gonna have come over. But yeah, I really like this. I also put that laundry basket there. I do not have the laundry day stuff pack. I'm gonna get it soon. I think there's only a handful of stuff packs or things like that that I don't have yet. I think I don't have like the outdoor, I don't have kids stuff. I have toddler stuff. I don't have kids stuff. I don't have laundry day stuff. There's honestly like 5 more things that I don't have yet. But other than that, I have all the expansion packs, all the game packs, anything like that I do have. But I decided to put that laundry basket there just because once I get the laundry day stuff, I will probably add some washers and dryers in there, a little laundry room somewhere. Yeah, so like I said, I did not pay attention to the deck that much. Well, another thing I like to do with these railings, I like to put stuff on them. I don't know if you guys have ever done that or if you see anybody else do it, but I really like to put like plants or little like knickknacks on the railings. I don't know, I just think it like looks good instead of just having that there. I just like to put a couple things. Sometimes I put books on it. Anything that I can find that will fit up there that's not too big. So yeah, now the part that I dreaded even doing, and I think I had this in like the winter or something, so that's why everything is like, you know, not green and floral and stuff like that, because it's not summer or spring or anything like that. So I finally decided to do landscaping. I suck at it, so don't make fun of me. I actually really tried on this one to make it look okay. So again, if you guys have any tips, please help me out with how to make my outdoors better. Also, I didn't notice this until now, but that window is it's blocked out for some reason. Not sure why. But anyway, this is towards the end of my video, guys. This is my second video that I posted on YouTube. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see. Again, any tips on how to make my landscaping better. I did build this on too big of a lot. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this. And I encourage you to go check out lilsimie and do her shell challenge with the hashtag #SadSimG challenge. And that's about it, guys. So let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one.